Happy New Year! Here we are, guys. We made it to 2023. So I wanted to do a video on 5 ways that you can manifest what you want in this year. So every year I do some things that kind of help me set the tone. You know, some people call it New Year's resolution, which in a way, if you break down the word, when you're in a resolution, you're resolved to doing things a certain way. So you change the way you think, and that changing the way you think helps you to change to make new habits. Once you got a habit, your life starts to change. Now remember, 3 months is the key. The research has shown that we'll have to put time into what you're doing in order to get the habit formed, in order to make these changes. So while we entered this new year that's giving us a frequency of 7, a lot of us are going to be thinking a lot on an intellectual level, wanting to do research, and during certain months that get triggered into a 7 as well, we're going to find that we might even be in solitude. Now this year is ruled by Ketu. In Vedic astrology, Ketu is known as the bottom part of the two south node and north node. So south node is connected to Ketu, and it's all about liberation and causing you to form new spiritual beliefs by releasing what no longer serves you. Okay, so with that being said, some of the ways that I see a lot of us coming together this year is by doing these 5 things that I'm going to talk about. So number 1, the first thing you're going to need to do to manifest, if you've not understood that we all are run by frequencies, light frequencies and dark frequencies. So the light frequencies has a lot to do with written and spoken word. Like they say, words cast spells. That's why we call it spelling, okay? So first thing that you're going to need to do for this year is get some sort of a notebook, a scheduler. Here's mine. This was mine from the previous year. I wrote all kinds of things down, wrote down what I was planning on doing, and then I would start to see the details of the plan come to fruition through my actions, because I put an intention into it. This is mine from a previous year as well. I think this was 2021, this is 2022, and then I have another one on order for this year. So I'm going to be writing down all my plans that I want to do. So when you want to manifest, that's the first thing you want to do, is write everything down. And it doesn't have to be that you write everything down at once. It's just step by step. When you write things down, you get your intention set, and then you start to manifest. Okay, next thing I have notes here because I wrote things down, is affirmations are very helpful. So if you're stuck in bad habits, you're stuck in a bad relationship, a bad job, or an environment, and you want to get out, you have to set the affirmation. So speak out what it is you want. So first you wrote things, and then start posting them all over. So if you have sticky notes or sticky pads or postcards, bring them with you. Repeat what it is you want. If you need a raise, you need more money, then repeat that. Write that down and repeat it daily, what you want. And that will speed up the manifestation in the frequency zone to what it is you want. Things have to kind of meet. Once they meet, things start to happen. Okay, so we got that. So write things down and then do your affirmations. Speak them into existence, and then you'll start to see them come back. Next one is visualize what it is as though it's already happened. So if you are wanting to visualize more money in your bank account, see it, say, okay, I see that I have blah, blah, blah in the bank account, more than what I've ever had before. You have to start to believe what you see. Remember, believing is seeing. So once you start believing it, you've already spoken it, you've already said it, now you've got to see it. You have to act as though you already have it. Now, I'm not saying be irresponsible and go out and spend money that you don't have. What I'm saying is don't harbor that belief that you don't have, like you have lack, like I can't do this or that. Just say to yourself, the money's going to come when I need it most. Basically, the universe has to meet your intention. Now, sometimes we have to understand in the spiritual sense, there is a fight that is going on with the principalities in the unseen world, and you have to allow this fight to continue to break out. You have guides, you have angels on your side that are helping you, and you have to visualize what it is you want so that they can help you get it. So now we're on number 4, which is using the esoteric methods that you have learned from the past. Those of you who know astrology, who know numerology, who know tarot, use it. Those of you who don't know it, but you know where to go, like come to my channel. I'm going to continue I'm going to mix things up this year, just like everybody else is wanting different things. I want to manifest something a little bit different for my channel. So if you'd like to keep coming here, I'm going to be showing esoteric tricks of the trade. While I still do tarot, I'm still going to rely on Vedic astrology, which is really good for you to understand the difference of the different astrology systems. I know Vedic and I know Western. Western's considered tropical. I know how both of the systems work. The more you know. You know, they say the more you know, the more knowledge you have, the more that you can build up in your own belief system. So if you don't have these, start researching them or watch the channels, because everything that you want to manifest will happen in a cycle. Cycles always are indicated in your astrology chart. They're also indicated in tarot readings, and they're indicated in numerology. Like I mentioned, 2023 is a 7-frequency year. And it's a year of thinking intellectually, and it's also a year of becoming more spiritual. It's almost like, if you know tarot, it's like getting the Hermit card. That's kind of the energy of searching for enlightenment. That's what the world is going to be doing this year. Okay, so with that being said, our last thing last but definitely not least, is you developing a more spirituality during this year. Now, when I say spirituality, I'm not talking about religion, although religion can be a part of your spiritual practices. So what you want to do is continue your spirituality through meditation, through prayer, through reading scriptures, through reading spiritual books, reading anything that has to do with the Vedas, anything that you are connected to, that will get you to connect more with divine source, God, which will help you to kind of guide and direct you where you need to go and be in that timing for your manifestations to happen. So that was step 1 through 5. First one, write it. Second one, speak it out with your affirmations. Third one, let me take a look, visualize it. Fourth one, use esoteric practices to know when the cycle's coming to get yourself ready. You got to be in the right place at the right time. And then the last is your spiritual walk. Make sure that you are using your intuition to guide and direct you, and then you manifest. So that's what I have for you for the year of 2023. I'm so glad you stopped by, and I'd like to let you know that I'm going to continue to do other things similar to this video to help you have a more successful life as we move on throughout the year. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe, and come back for more.